you ever been mildly annoyed on a Facebook prepper group because all people seem to ask about is how to long-term store water? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today on The Outdoorsman, we are going to be taking a look at 3 firearms that I think every single person should own if you are a true prepared citizen. Now, I'm sure some of you already own these firearms. This is going to be nothing new for you, and that is why I am going to show you a firearm that you may not have seen that combines 2 of these firearms into one, and it is an absolute war crime dealing, fast shooting, super quiet, just all around awesome firearm. And it is something that you guys can go out and build yourselves, and that will be coming up at the end of the video, or towards the end of the video. Ladies and gentlemen, with all of the crap that is going on in the world right now, I just saw that Israel is being bombed by Iran, the massive flooding down in Georgia, the hurricane that wiped out the west coast of Florida. I mean, there is a lot going on right now, and it is more important now to be prepared. I'm not talking about being a prepper and hoarding cans of beans and peas and MREs. I am talking about being prepared for every eventuality, and we are really going to ramp this up in some upcoming series about the importance of being prepared. But before we get into this video, I have to thank you, my viewers, for continuing to support this channel. It means so much to me. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so now. Give a thumbs up. And for returning viewers and new viewers, down in the comments, if you could tell me what is your favorite go-to firearm, something that just works all around, something that just works in every situation you could imagine. I ask because other folks watching this video, yes, they do read the comments, and you might help these people. Folks, we are becoming a great community of like-minded people and well-prepared citizens. So with all that being said, let's get into this video and take a look at the first firearms I think every person should own. Handguns. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my Glock 19. Returning viewers, you guys know I don't leave the house without this firearm. And before you jackwangs go, there he is, pointing a loaded firearm at his hand. It is not loaded at all. Now, this Glock 19, she is a Gen 5. We have on here a Romeo optic and a Streamlight TLR1. And I can tell you, I love the flashlight. I love the red dot. This firearm, as we're speaking, has about 20,000 rounds down the barrel. This thing is an amazing shooter. And just side note, I love the Romeo optics over the Trijicon because it has a much larger window, and I find personally for me that I can pick the dot up much faster. I also have on here Glock suppressor sights. I do not have a suppressor for this gun because I live in the Communist Republic of Massachusetts, and we are not allowed such things. My other go-to firearm is this P320 M17. And let me tell you something, I was skeptical when I bought this. I have a video about this firearm. The intro sucks for it, but if you skip past it, you'll get some good information. This also has the Romeo 1 Pro, as opposed to the Glock, which just has the Romeo 1. I don't see much difference in them other than this one is a little wonkier from time to time. It doesn't come on. I got to give it a tap. I don't know. I might send it back. This also has a TLR1 HL from Streamlight. I love this light. This firearm, man, you get this thing up and you pull that trigger. Whew, it is a fantastic handgun. It does have the stock trigger for now because, well, I am poor and I cannot afford a new fire control module for this handgun just yet. Now, a lot of you out there, I'm sure, have watched Grantham's new video about the 1911. And yeah, this is a great firearm to carry. I think it's a little beefy. I think it's a little ridiculous. And truthfully, I would rather carry one of these because I have more rounds in the magazine. But for stopping power, you cannot beat the 1911. Shotguns, my friends. This right here is a Remington pump shotgun. I love this shotgun. It is super lightweight. It is chambered in 12 gauge. This is a rifled barrel, which I absolutely love. It really gets those slugs just a twirly whirling through the air, and shotgun rounds are just an absolute devastating round. Everybody should have a shotgun. Now, this shotgun is quite old. My father bought this in the early 80s. She runs, she's broken in, and I can't tell you guys how great this gun shoots. My father, side note, also loved camo tape. I don't know why. He really never duck hunted with this gun, but yet here we have it. For an optic here, I have an aim point comp 2. Now, this wonderful aim point actually belongs to my very best friend, my very best friend in the wide world. So if he's watching this, I have your aim point, and I'm going to keep it on my shotgun until you come get it. Guys and girls, this thing, it loads so smooth because it's so broken in. I mean, just 2 fingers and you are ready to go. The tube holds 5 rounds, and the feeder on the bottom, oh, she is so smooth. For all you wackadoos out there that want to be John Wick, you can just go ahead and drop your round in and you are ready for bang bang time. I absolutely love this gun. I can't say enough good things about it. Now, as far as shotguns go, yeah, we're having a hard time right now in Massachusetts with the automatic shotguns. There's a whole bunch of horseshit laws that just got passed here. So I am sticking with the pump. But the point is, whether you have a pump, an automatic, an over-under, a double-barreled, 12 gauge, 20 gauge, 16 gauge, frickin' 10 gauge, guys, have a good shotgun. One thing I forgot to mention is that this barrel on most shotguns, as well as this one, does come off. And I also have a bird barrel for this gun should I have to shoot some birds or possibly a drone. It's another thing people don't forget. Drones are going to kill us all. These guns are great for taking drones out of the sky. My favorite rifle of all is this AR-15. I absolutely love this thing. This gun also has many thousands of rounds down the barrel. I think somewhere around 15 or 17,000 rounds. The optic is a Vortex, and I like this because it does have an illuminator so that under low light conditions you can see your reticle. I have a Streamlight ProTac flashlight. I would love to have a PEC on here, but again, I am poor, so you guys should all consider becoming channel members to help me buy a really nice PEC for this gun. This rifle is chambered in 5.56, and I am currently running 62 grain green tip boat tails out of this beauty. This AR was made by a manufacturer in Massachusetts who is no longer in business. I will not say who they are because I think they got into a lot of trouble. The trigger group in this is a Geisley trigger, and let me show you folks how crazy this trigger is. We'll ghost it just like Grantham does. Here we go. Reset. Now go ahead and listen to that. Watch my finger. We are talking about almost no let off on this gun. And it is about a 2-pound trigger. I love this thing. It shoots so good. I hope I got good B-roll to show you guys how great this shoots. Yes, Massachusetts government, this is a 10-round magazine. Please do not come smashing down my door. Now, another rifle that I have, which this is definitely more of a hunting rifle, this is a 35 Remington. The round that comes out of this beast is absolutely destructive. I am running 200 and some odd grain rounds out of this rifle. This is a great brush gun, where that round is going to travel through bushes and debris and all kinds of other stuff and take out its target. You hooligans have slogged through this video right alongside me, so let us head to the range, and I am going to show you my favorite combination weapon that, whew, man, do I love this gun. Ladies and gentlemen, the bonus firearm I have for you today is the AR-9. This is a Joe Bob Outfitters AR-9. You can get this built, you build it yourself at home, for just under $900 minus if you're going to put an optic on it. This is a Holosun HS43B. And this is going to run you about $600 for this optic. A lot of you are going to get up my ass about having a 9mm rifle, but let's just take a minute and think about that. 9mm is the most common round that you're going to find. So if you are out scavenging, looking for ammunition, whatever, after the shit has hit the fan, why not have a rifle that shoots 9mm? I will leave a link down below to this optic because I do not remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it will co-witness through the Holosun with these flip-up sights so that should your optic go down, you can still have iron sights. The foregrip is a BCM. Like them or hate them, BCM makes a good foregrip. And this, ladies and gentlemen, right there is, in fact, not a suppressor for the communist dictators of Massachusetts watching. Not a suppressor. It is a barrel shroud that looks like a suppressor. And that's all I have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like, comment, all that other jazz. And stay tuned for our next video, which is going to be pretty awesome. And we have a very special guest coming down to join us. So we'll see you guys next time.